Welcome to the Militant Negro YouTube channel. My name is JB, better known as the Militant Negro. Tonight I want to talk about two box office productions mainly done by Negro talent. The first is Madea and Tyler Perry's Boo Madea Halloween, which pulled in $28 million at the box office. Now on the same weekend, Nate Parker's Birth of a Nation made a measly $7 million compared to Madea, Boo Halloween. Both men, Tyler Perry, Nate Parker, Negro men. Both film, well, one's a film and one's a movie, and I'll let you decide which is which. Both of these entertainment products released on the same weekend. Let me repeat that for you. Madea, Tyler Perry, Boo Halloween, $28 million. Nate Parker, Birth of a Nation, $7 million. Now here's why this is a problem for me. Madea is comedy. I understand people want to laugh, have a good time, relax, de-stress. I get that. More people spent their hard-earned dollars to go see Madea, made by Tyler Perry, than went to see Birth of a Nation, made by Nate Parker, which is about history. And this is why it's problematic for me. Negro history is not taught in our school system. The education in America is all about bullshit. You get a whitewashed version of Caucasian history. Negro history, African history, it just ain't there. You can go to a historically black college or university and you get more African Negro history there than anywhere else, but you're still not getting what you should be getting. Nate Parker's film Birth of a Nation is about us as slaves and how we rebelled against slavery. Nate Parker is a hero. There should be monuments erected in Nate Parker's honor for putting Nat Turner out there. Nat Turner is a man who rose up against his slave chains and fought back. He led a rebellion. How many slave rebellions can you count on one finger? Yes, one finger. Nat Turner, Nate Parker, they are great men who did a great film. It got $7 million. We don't go see our own movies about history. The Negro community, people of color, should flock to see Nate Parker's Birth of a Nation, the story about Nat Turner fighting back. In this day and age of Black Lives Matter, protest, and all this other stuff you see in the news, we should be going to see Birth of a Nation. Nat Turner should have statues, monuments. Nat Turner should be talked about in the Negro classroom. How many people ever heard of Nat Turner? As opposed to how many people can tell you who Tyler Perry is or who Madea is. I mean, again, comedy is great. Dressing up in drag and going around as a grandma and making people laugh, fantastic. Tyler Perry is a great individual because he was homeless, lived in his car. Okay? He went from living in his car and being homeless to living in a mansion and making movies. He is in the elite when it comes to Negro Hollywood. Tyler Perry's shit makes money. I've seen his plays live and on television. I've never seen a Tyler Perry movie, but I have seen his plays. Very good. Nate Parker is a young cat coming up in Hollywood, and he needs our support. We have a $7.1 trillion with a T dollar income history. We own $7.1 trillion in financial power in the Negro community, yet we don't spend it to back Negro businesses. Yes, I know. Tyler Perry's film is a Negro business. Nate Parker's film is a Negro business. But I tell you what, we went to see the comedy and laugh instead of going to see the educational film. Let's face it, we're not getting our children taught in the school system about slavery, about Negro history, about African history. It's just not being done. So when a film comes out like Birth of a Nation, we should go see it. I saw it. Great film. I saw it twice. I might see it again. Madea, not going to spend my money on that. If I really want to see it, I'll wait till it comes to DVD. Here's the thing. We don't support what we should support as a Negro community. I don't know any other way to put it. We need to go see Nate Parker's film. Now we can see Madea's Tyler Perry movie as well, but we need to see Nate Parker's film. We don't get educated in the school system. Our parents today don't teach us about slavery. How many kids in 8th, 7th, 6th, 5th grade can tell you who Nat Turner is? How many people are teaching their children, parents, teaching their kids about slavery and about a slave uprising? Caucasian people didn't like it when Jamie Foxx played Django in that film because he killed Caucasians. They didn't like that. They don't like this Birth of a Nation because Nat Turner don't play. He kicks ass. We should be proud of that. We flocked to the films in the 70s to see those black exploitation movies, filling up the pockets of those Caucasian producers and directors and movie companies. Let's do the same thing when a movie comes out like Nate Parker's Birth of a Nation. Let's go see films like that that educate us, that give us a sense of our history, because we're not going to get it anywhere else. My hat goes off to those $7.1 million that were spent to go see that film. Because Hollywood is saying it's a box office flop. Of course. They were released on the same weekend. Now, you ever wonder why that happened? Why did a film of the importance of Birth of a Nation get released up against the same type of film that shows us as buffoons, as jokesters, as jesters? Nothing against Tyler Perry and Madea. I like them. But there's a time and a place for everything. We need to start spending our money, our $7.1 trillion of financial power. We need to start spending it wisely. Nate Parker won't get another opportunity to make another film in the realm of Birth of a Nation if he doesn't make box office success. Now, I know you're saying, well, $7.1 million for a weekend, that's a lot of money. Yeah, but it almost cost that to make the film. And the man put himself out there to get that money. So he has to make a profit. He's got to see a profit on that money that people invested in his film. $7.1 million is not going to cut it. He needs more money. The investors want to get paid. Nate Parker wants to get another opportunity to make another film about our history. So I'm asking you, if you haven't seen Birth of a Nation, with Nate Parker directing and starring about Nat Turner, please go see it. Find a way to go see the film. If you have seen it, see it again. Recommend it to your family, your friends, your buddies, your pals, your homies, your dogs. Let everybody know, let's go support this man. Let's go support this film. Let's go support our Negro history. We need to teach ourselves what's going on. Our past is our present. Namaste. Stay safe. Be well. Ciao Bella. Thank you for coming.